Alert you first. This is KIMT Storm Team 3. Weather coverage you can count on.
KIMT Storm Team 3 Chief Meteorologist Aaron White joining us now on a hot, humid afternoon.
Yeah.
Boy, it feels like summer.
Finally.
Aaron, are you tracking more of this heat?
Yeah, we are tracking some more heat as we get into tomorrow, Amy. It's going to be another sunny day. We're going to see likely temperatures up into the lower 90s, and it's going to be feeling pretty humid as well. And all of this this heat and humidity is kind of setting the stage for potential for some thunderstorms as we go through this evening, but also again for the day tomorrow. But I want to take you back in time to what we had this morning. We had a warm front lifting north, and that actually kicked off some thunderstorms and rather intense storms that had severe thunderstorm warnings. They produced golf ball to even tennis ball size hail just north and west of Rochester from Pine Island through the Plainview area. So very active conditions that we had this morning. Thankfully that the storm activity is over for now, but the heat, yeah, it's there. We got 93 right now in Mason City and Forest City, 92 in Northwood, 88 in Rochester. Many of these areas will likely break some record highs, I think, this afternoon. Current standing record is 89 degrees in Rochester and 88 for Mason City. So we've already broken that record with a 93-degree temperature at the present hour. As we look live, we have plenty of sunshine and some high clouds making their way through. 93, but it feels like 95 with those dew points up into the lower 70s. So it is a hot and humid afternoon, and we got that in play again for tomorrow. Right now, 88 in Rochester. Winds are out of the east-southeast at 17, but look at that real feel, the heat index, 95 on this Wednesday afternoon. And as we go through our forecast this evening, temperatures will drop back into the 80s, upper 70s by 10 o'clock, so still rather warm, but with that chance for showers and storms by about 9 p.m. Through the 10 o'clock hour, may see a few storms lingering into the early part of tonight. Then we'll get a break before another chance of storms later tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. So here's a look at the radar. We are quiet, but as we look back to the west, we have thunderstorms that have developed there in southwestern Minnesota back into South Dakota, just north of Sioux Falls. Another batch of storms south of Sioux Falls. This is there's a little spin there, just a very small system that's kicking off these showers and storms. And because of that, this yellow box, that is a tornado watch. That is in effect until 9 p.m. for areas west of I-35, but it does include Forest City and Garner, as we could, if conditions are right, if we can get some storms developing further to the east, closer towards Fort Dodge, that's going to present a storm threat for us locally going through this evening. But you'll notice here as we look at the overall risk area for severe weather, the higher threat here in orange, that is to our west, where we're seeing those storms currently developing there around Sioux Falls and Worthington, Minnesota. But the threat does extend to the east on the chance that we get a few storms developing closer to I-35 and then tracking into our area going through this evening into the early part of tonight. After that, though, we'll get a break. This is the risk area for tomorrow, so it doesn't end tonight, as we'll likely see more storms developing there along I-29 in parts of eastern South Dakota. Those are going to track to the east and bring us another risk for severe weather by late tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. So let's time this out on Sky Tracker 3. Going through this evening here at 7 p.m., notice the storms west of I-35 trying to make their way in, but mostly just passing by. But there is still going to be that chance. We'll be tracking that as we go through the evening hours. Then we get a break for tomorrow, tracking a lot of sunshine, another hot and humid afternoon. But watch what happens as we go through tomorrow evening. We start to see a line of thunderstorms developing west of I-35, and that's going to present a risk for damaging wind gusts, possibly some hail, and maybe even a tornado. So we're watching that closely for tomorrow into tomorrow night. But otherwise, the story for tomorrow, it's going to be the heat. High temperatures back into the lower 90s. Look at your 7-day forecast where the weekend is always in view, showing that chance of storms lingers into Friday with a high around 80 degrees, and then temperatures, they finally cool off. We're back into the 70s and upper 60s by next week.